want to ask you guys a question. Somebody posed this to me on Twitter the other day. If you're starting a team today and you had the choice of Larry Bird, Bill Russell, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bill Walton, or Magic Johnson, who would you pick? One player to start
Go
with.
ahead, Max.
No, you go ahead, Coop. I'm gonna go out for you.
I'm going to pick Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I think he's the greatest basketball player. He has an unstoppable shot. He hooked the Celtics into oblivion every time we played them. Well, not every time, but championships.
Yeah.
But you know what? People have a tendency to forget how great of a player Kareem was going back when he was 15, 16 years old at Power Memorial. Kareem could handle the basketball. Kareem, he could do everything. And for me, he's the guy I'm going to start my team with.
I wouldn't be far off from that, but I'll always give a wild card. The best player that I ever played with would have been Hakeem Olajuwon.
That wasn't one of the choices.
And well, I don't care. I said I'm giving my wild card.
Go ahead.
Look, when I go with Kareem and I go with Olajuwon because, as you know, Olajuwon controlled more of the game than anybody in the history of the NBA. He was not only great offensively, but for those years, Coop, you know he was a beast defensively. I mean, we talk about Michael Jordan controlling the game, defensively, great defensive player, but he didn't control the game defensively. What Olajuwon did, control the game defensively and offensively like nobody has ever done.
Well, that's what you talk about in Kareem. You got to remember, Kareem led the league in block shots. So,
man, I ain't giving Kareem shit. I love Kareem. But that dude, they hip the hell out of you. You know he'll if you be coming in for a layup, that motherfucker throw his damn hip out and knock you off and swear this is his look, Coop. This is it right here. Hey, you didn't know you fouled, man.
Matt, you know what?
Late in your career.
That kind of anger and animosity is not good for your high blood pressure. You know that.
In the holiday season, too. It's the holiday season. It's Hanukkah. Lipton.
I'm having hot tea while I talk to you, okay? And Cooper, how about this? It's black, okay?
But guys, wait a minute. Because Kareem, who would be probably, well, when I looked at that cluster, I was torn between Kareem and Magic, to be honest, because Magic could do everything. Max, I didn't pick Bird. It was going to be Magic or Kareem.
Magic couldn't do everything. Magic couldn't defend. That's why you got that dude beside you who might end up being a Hall of Famer, because Magic wasn't a defender.
That's a good point.
He made steals, just like Larry Bird.
Double teamer, no?
He was a great. Larry Bird made all defensive team, but he did it because he played the zone and he had these other guys around him. So Magic on that side, I can't give Magic those kudos. He was, if I had to pick my offensive guy running the team, he'd be the one. But defensively, nah. We used to love to go at Cheesy. We had plans of doing that every time we saw him. That's who we were.
Really?
Running.
Like in the locker room, you were saying you're going to go at him? Why, do you think he was mentally weak or what?
That dude,
he was early.
Wait a minute. That dude couldn't guard water, and also Bob McAdoo couldn't guard water. Those are my two guys. But they couldn't catch a cold, Coop. Come on.
No, they were not. Magic was not a good one-on-one defensive player. But what he was a great team defensive player.
Bird.
And we used him to do double teams because his hands was quick. So, you know what, Max? Larry wasn't that good. You know, we used to call Larry Lemon. We go at him because that's why y'all trying to put him on me.
I never heard that. Larry Lemon? I never heard that.
Larry didn't have to guard James Worthy. Larry wasn't
guarding me. And
Larry, we put Larry over there on Kurt Rambis. That's who Larry guarded, Kurt Rambis. How is Kurt Rambis going to score? When? What time?
What if Bill try to guard me? And you know what? The one game he guarded me, Max, he used to say, shoot it. I had my high on him, 31 points against Boston. That's not true.